XRP has had a hell of a 24 hours. We have seen the conclusion of the SEC case, and the fine that was attributed to Ripple was so much smaller than anticipated, which resulted in the market absolutely booming for it. The probability of XRP ending up getting an ETF has just skyrocketed. Things for XRP holders look pretty good right now, so we're going to take a look at where this can go in this bull cycle. Before I get into it though, if you're new here guys, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins I expected were going to make me a lot of money. And if you had just put in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, these are the prices you'd have gotten in on. All you have had to do is sit on these coins for 16 months, and then you'd have sold at these prices, and your total profit in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. You'd have been able to buy a house in less than a year and a half. Now, you don't have that long anymore. We are in a bull cycle, and if you do not have your portfolio sorted, if you're not confident in the coins that you own, it's time to do something about it. If you go onto copymycrypto.com, that is the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members what crypto and what price, so my members get in and out of the coins, same price as me. This means they make the same profit. And the added bonus is, of course, they don't have to do any work. If you go onto the site, you will see what my members have earned. You will see the successes we have had. Everything on there is public record, so you can literally verify it all on the history of this channel. And if you are someone that it hasn't got their portfolio sorted, or you're really not confident in what you own, just go pause this video now, go read the site, watch the videos, read the testimonials, and if you like what you see, try out the service, guys, because in a matter of a month or so, these markets are going to rip. And if your portfolio is not up to scratch, you're not going to make much money. Now, XRP. As you can see, last 24 hours, it absolutely banged. It went up about 20%. And XRP, first of all, look, everyone should by this point kind of know what XRP is. So XRP Ledger is an open source decentralized tech. It's not as decentralized as proclaimed, of course. Benefits of the Ledger is that it's ridiculously cheap to use. It's fast. It's pretty damn scalable. Not not as good as Solana or anything. But they have got the sort of jewel in the crown of what XRP is RippleNet. RippleNet is effectively what banks can use. And there's been a number of banks over the past few years that have highlighted RippleNet as a potential tech game changer in terms of reducing the cost of cross-border payments. That's a big cost. It's a slow process. Moving money from one country to another can be incredibly slow. It's not cost efficient. And something like XRP could fix that. Sorry, RippleNet can fix that. But it's not just that. Here's the reality. XRP are at the Ripple are at the forefront of CBDCs. I have done videos on talking about CBDCs through when I've talked about XRP or Stellar. I'm really anti a CBDC, and I think anyone that is pro really needs to take a look at the downsides, because I think the downsides far outweigh the upsides. It's programmable money. That's the idea of a CBDC. It is giving way too much power to the institutions that rule the world. It is not a good concept. We have seen over the course of time governments not behaving in the interest of the people. Look at like 1933 in America. The president at the time, I think it was Roosevelt, told citizens they had to turn over their gold. If they didn't, they would get a $10,000 fine, which in 1933, think about that, or end up in prison, right? And they'd moved from the gold standard for money a while ago. They were just taking people, basically they were forcing the people to lose their gold, which is their long-term investment. And we've seen countless variations of poor government behavior. That's just one example of many. CBDC is a terrible idea, but a CBDC effectively is the money of a country. So a cryptocurrency or a blockchain infrastructure that runs a CBDC effectively runs the infrastructure for a country. The net worth of them could be staggering. If XRP seems to be very likely going to get one of the biggest CBDCs in the world. Whether it is the euro or the dollar, it seems like it's going to end up being the dollar, even with all the SEC crap that's happened. If they get that, they're like, the net market cap should be $1 trillion. Like, that is the reality, because they'd run the infrastructure for the whole, like, you know, for America. Or let's say they get the euro for Europe. You know, moving billions, well, trillions of dollars across the year. Like, Jesus Christ, of course the infrastructure will be worth a lot. And while I despise a CBDC as a concept, the reality is that if they're going to come, be an investor in the infrastructure, because that's where you're going to make your money. And that's really the big point of XRP. They've already got a like startup dedicated sort of service for build and test the CBDC for countries, for like central banks across different countries. So, and it is getting used. So they're going to land a few. So net worth of XRP could be staggering. The question is obviously how fast does the CBDC happen? We see in most countries they're traditionally quite slow in terms of getting up to speed with new technologies. You know, England is, in the UK is the finest example of that. Our governments are slow on everything. Pretty much the whole world at this point is legalized. Marijuana as an example in the UK, I think it's like a class B. So it's like prison time if you have it. It's wild. It's wild. Where our governments are just so slow. But all governments are very slow. Can't see necessarily America going, yeah, we're going to have a CBDC this year. It's probably going to take a minimum of 4 years, or a minimum, realistically. The prediction, I think it was Citibank, said that there's going to be, I think it was $5 trillion worth of CBDCs by 2030, I think. That rings a bell. So they're coming in the next 4 or 5 years. They're going to have to start building in the next few years. So if it was announced this year, US, they're going to use Ripple, they're going to use XRP, they're going to use Ripple, they're going to build a CBDC. Ripple, XRP would absolutely fly. It could hit $20 this year. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to see that level. But there's a lot that's happened in the past 24 hours. As I said, XRP ETF odds have risen dramatically as the SEC lawsuit has concluded. So basically what happened is, has this not got any of the news about the... There we go. So the district judge ordered Ripple Labs to pay a $125 million fine, which obviously sounds like a hell of a lot of money. However, when you realize that the SEC said that they should be paying $1.9 billion. Basically, what that's done from the judges go, yeah, they're at fault, but they ain't anywhere close to as at fault as the SEC are claiming. The SEC have got this massively wrong. So all of a sudden we've seen surges in like rumors of XRP ETFs, because basically it is. Yeah, they got a fine, but it's minor in the scheme of things. They said that sales to institutions were a violation of securities laws. They paid a $125 million fine. XRP sales to retail was not a violation. There was huge relief around the community, and you can expect XRP ETF applications very, very soon. Again, we have seen that when we're when the markets are on that steady upward trajectory, ETF inflows become a big deal. I mean, hell, like one thing that is true is ETF, even while we've had these sort of pullbacks, people that have been buying the ETFs, like the Ethereum ones, have not been selling, they've just been buying. And if inflows haven't been great, they've not sold. So this could be like a real trigger for XRP to really kick on. As of right now, it's sitting at 61 cents. I think at the bare minimum this year it's $5. I think that it's going to break its all-time high. Its all-time high was around $3 and something back in 2018. Obviously, price suppression, $3.84 back in 2018. There was a huge amount of price suppression in the past bull cycle because of this lawsuit. I think it can break this downtrend. I think we can see a $5 coin bare minimum. And if it hits that, to be honest, I think $10 can easily be on the cards. It looks inevitable that RippleNet is going to be a major player in the banking industry. And I think XRP and their infrastructure is going to be a major player in global currencies. And when they run infrastructure for countries, which they will do, $10, $20 are so easily on the cards. But right now, I think first target is $5. I think it can hit that, no issue this year. I think the ETF news will spur the market forward. And then from there, we can see where we're going. But yeah, if you're an XRP holder, if you're an XRP bull, that lawsuit result, along with the ETF rumors now, shouldn't be making you buoyed. How do you feel? Are you, as an XRP holder, if you are one, are you buzzing right now? Tell me in the comments down below. And guys, we're in a bull cycle. If you don't have your portfolio up to scratch, if you're not confident in the coins you own, do something about it. Get onto copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run where I share with my members every single coin that I own. Whenever I buy or sell any coin, I tell my members what coin I'm going to buy or sell and at what price. So my members are in and out of crypto the same price as me, so they make the same profit, but they don't have any work to do. On the site, you're going to see what my members have earned. You'll see the testimonials. You can watch all the videos. Every single thing on the site is public record. If you go onto the history of this channel, you can verify everything that you read and watch. And if you like what you're seeing, try the service out, because September is going to be a banger of a month for crypto. And if you're not set up, you're going to watch a lot of people making money while you don't. And that is it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next vid. Have a good day.